Katydids are a large group of insects in the order Orthoptera, related to grasshoppers and crickets. Even though some katydids have been called long-horned grasshoppers because of their long and slender shape, they are actually more closely related to crickets than to any type of grasshopper. While they are typically green to mimic the foliage where they live, there's a great diversity within this family, with more than 8,000 species of katydids discovered so far. Stay with us as we are looking at 10 of the most beautiful katydids in the world. Commonly found throughout the northeast and northwest of North America, the oblong-winged katydid is truly a spectacular species. The appearance of this katydid is usually green, but some populations may be in different colors. As a matter of fact, this species can exist in tan, orange, and even pink. The origin of the unusual color stems from genetics, where the color is apparent from birth and throughout their life. Found in Australia, the mountain katydid is one of the Australian insect icons because of its remarkable colors. Typically, the insect is well camouflaged as dry leaf in dark brown color. But when disturbed, it would raise the wing covers and expose the bright red, blue, and black striped abdomen. These bright colors are believed to serve the insect as an aposematic function, to warn or repel predators, considering their slow-moving nature. Confined to seasonal tropical forests of eastern Australia, the psychedelic patterns, shapes, and colors of spiny rainforest katydid are absolutely mesmerizing. Even though the adults can reach sizes of around 10 centimeters, it usually takes a well-trained eye to spot one in the wild. These beautiful insects would spend the day quietly stretched out on the trunks of trees, blending perfectly with the bark and lichen. In fact, according to the Museum of Victoria, this species was only described by science as late as 2005, which proves what an effective concealment artist it really is. Found in Danam Valley Conservation Area in the state of Sabah, Malaysia, the Eulophophyllum kirki is a unique species with its pink and green coloration. It completely resembles a leaf with 7 to 8 dorsal branches across its surface. Not much is known about this species, as it was only described in 2016. And considering how it was described and named based on photographs only, the introduction of this beautiful species has been criticized by some experts. Occurring in highlands of western and central Colombia and in southern Panama, up to an altitude of at least 1,800 meters, the lichen katydid carries the principle of camouflage further than any other known species of katydid. These highly spiny katydids are very well camouflaged, with colors and patterns that closely resemble the type of lichen upon which they live and feed. For all its splendor, this katydid also remains a very small species, where mature adults rarely exceed 3 centimeters in overall body length. Sadly, this fascinating creature faces the threat of extinction due to the continued devastation of its natural habitat, just as many other creatures now do. Found in North America, Orchelyum pulchellum, or handsome meadow katydid, is a beautiful species that is typically found in moist forests and in wetlands. Despite the colorful nature of handsome meadow katydids, they are extremely difficult to see. They can be singing inches away and still be well concealed, as they quickly flip to the backside of the stem or stalk and use it for both physical and visual shields. And when disturbed, they will quickly go silent or jump away. Occurring in Central America, the beautiful moss katydid is another example of blending in with your surroundings. Because of the abundance of mosses where this species lives, it has evolved to look like a little clump of moss. This adaptation turns this insect inconspicuous as it grazes on patches of moss, a crucial feature for its survival, as it can disappear instantly to the untrained eye when laying flat against the mossy substrate. Found in the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador, the rainbow katydid is absolutely gorgeous with its shades of blue, yellow, and green coloration. This katydid typically lives high in the canopy, nearly 150 feet above the forest floor. And the colors on this little fellow are no accident or coincidence. In fact, these bright colors are a signal to predators that the katydid is foul-tasting and may be toxic. Inhabiting humid forests in lowland and highlands of tropical Mexico, Central America and South America, Moncheca is a genus of relatively large, colorful conehead katydids. They have bright aposematic colors and are among the few katydid genera to use chemical defenses against predators. As a matter of fact, they are able to secrete pyrazine compounds, the same compounds used in pesticides from their abdominal gland to repel birds and mammals. Distributed throughout northern South America, excluding Ecuador, the peacock katydids are full of surprises. They spend most of their time on the forest floor, and as such, they have developed a camouflage that makes them look like dead leaves. But if this camouflage fails, this species has a backup plan. It can open its wings, revealing its two large eye spots that are sure to startle any predators. Interestingly, no two individual wings are of the same color or shape, making it hard for predators to recognize their ruse.